in order to work there. Yeah, exactly.
This becomes a parallel economy. It's part of the corrupting influence of the business of mass destruction itself. And when people are beginning to see that now, because they're seeing that it's going to make changes in their pocket, the price of their petrol, the availability of their food through the scarcity of fertilizer, the cost of living is going to go up. Governments like the Labour Party, and probably like Reform, are going to borrow more in order to defray those costs, which will further devalue the value of your money, making it harder and harder to survive. It's a death spiral. Fundamentally, the decades of regime change wars that I've seen have changed one regime more than most, and that's our own. Because I remember when we used to live in a sane, functioning, stable, and relatively happy country. And now it's terrible. And all these policies have been undertaken which have created this nightmare. And it's the political consensus that was formed after 1945 that's done this to us. And the reason...
I'm glad that he's bringing this up, because I do think that this has all been created because of the Nazis and Hitler. I think that's the reason why Europe has this internalized sense of guilt for allowing everybody into the country. It's because they got totally one-shot by Hitler. And because now Hitler was so bad, they think that anything in terms of not letting infinity people into your country is the same as Hitler. And decolonization, yeah, exactly, right? Millions of white men died too because that stupid war. Well, I mean, overwhelmingly, that's what it was, right? I mean, cool. Like white guilt? Yeah, exactly. Dude's waited his entire life to be interviewed? Yeah, I guess so. It goes back further to the 30s. No, again, like, I have no interest in, like, going back and, like, saying, like, this is when it happened, or, like, yeah, Weimar, Germany, or where the fuck. Like, I get it. I understand what you're saying, but, like, it makes, yeah, it's a deep-seated fear. Yeah, exactly.
And why none of these parties have any answers to these problems.
That was exclusively the Germany. The rest of Europe had no part of that guilt. I think that they do. It seems to me like they do. I don't think it's that simple. Obviously, Germany is the main part of it, but I think it's other places in Europe too.
Is because they are the problem and not the solution. And if they ever name the fact that it's their policies that have caused this, they're finished. And I think reality's making that argument now, and they know they're finished. And this is why you see the elites in the United States cashing out through series of well-documented financial trades, timed to statements always made on Fridays just before the markets closed, like we saw yesterday, saying that peace is coming. This is so bad that the Federal Securities Commission is investigating the President of the United States and is in a circle for insider trading now, because it's obvious. So you're ruled by something that looks very much like a fanatical crime syndicate that does things that destroys everyone's lives, makes these wonderful promises to them, whether from the left or the right. But in the end, what you get is chaos.
And you don't get what you voted for.
War and open borders and mad slogans and the outright denial of reality. And it's not good enough because we have to live in the mess they made.
What's the Twitter for Frank?
Yeah, the Twitter is Frank Reiter. R-I-G-H-T-E-R, Frank Reiter. And inevitably, depressingly, I have a Substack. And I do videos for LifeSite News.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me where I'm gonna put my fence.
Don't do it, Jeb. It smells like gas.
Go home, Randy.
Should have contacted 811.
Click or call 811 at least 3 working days before you dig.
Cuddle and save on insurance with Liberty Bibbity.
The line is bundle and save on insurance with Liberty Mutual.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. I have puppies.
Well, put the puppies down.
I can't. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Absolute fucking patriot. And again, you might disagree with some of the finer points on this. You might think that there are some things that he's wrong about or whatever, and that's totally fine. But at the end of the day, I can look at this person and say that this is a person that's on my side, that is on the side of Western culture, that is on the side of, you know, continuing to, you know, be able to have countries and have sovereignty. And at the end of the day, that matters to me 1,000 fucking times more than the opinion about the Iran war, right? Or something else. I don't really care about that one thing. There are a lot of other things that go into that, right? And so, yes. And this is what he said. This is the guy, right? And I'll link you guys his account. Oh, this is just a post I've seen. Another final crazy moment. You want to see it? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me look at that in just a second. Besides the whole Iran war is going to be on point. Yeah, I mean, and again, like, that's the thing is that he's going to have his own opinions on that. That doesn't really matter. Like, what matters to me is that there's an alignment on the ideology, right? That's it. The liberal West has normalized the reduction of human life to a financial transaction with surrogacy. This explains why BBC describes an Afghan man trading his daughters into sex slavery to defray his debts as a difficult choice. Moral nihilism in cause and effect. Man. What a guy. Ukraine is resuming its status as a hub for trafficking of women and children. Surrogacy is a major driver in this trade of human life, being the hire of women to produce babies for sale. Man. And he's a Catholic, obviously. I mean, it kind of goes without saying, but that's it. The update on that is wild. I know, it's actually just bleak, though. It is. Is there one more people want me to look at? Oh, what is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, not another one of these. Here, let me finish this before I do it. I do have to say that this guy, I mean, again, we have so many of these guys that are inside of politics. And really, I mean... I think that there should be more acknowledgement for the fact that there's a lot of these average guys that are just well-spoken, thoughtful people that want to see the country be a better place, right? I mean, that's it. And I think fundamentally, that's where he's at. That's where it matters. And awfully, you chose to have unprotected sex. You sell your children. Fucking disgusting. Well, it is disgusting. Of course, it's disgusting. And interesting Tower of Babel picture. Well, I think that the goal is right there. It's pretty obvious. Tell the truth to shame the devil. Yeah, please link the video again. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I can link the video again. There it is. And there it is. It's kind of based. Yeah, he's extremely based. And a lot of people have talked about this post so far, and I'm very glad about this. I'm happy about it.
Introducing the Armor All Podium Series, the world's most elite car care.